Darvin, just considering the last week, you're the 10th seed on Friday before the game starts. Now we've secured the 7th seed and advance into the postseason. What stands out to you about this specific game and the way that New Orleans fought and what you had to do down the stretch to hold them off?
Just the grit of our group. Had a little bit of a cushion. They started making, what we thought they were going to do. They did, made their run through some heavy blows as they kept swinging. We kept fighting back, meet force with force. And so, man, blessings to Willie and his staff, his crew. That's a hard ball club to play, man. Their length, their athleticism, their skill, their ability to shoot the ball. Zion and, his nonstop relentlessness and attacking downhill. That's a hell of a team we just got past. So, but it revealed a lot about us and what we're made of and the way we had, the way these two games went. One was, fairly big cushion throughout the game, and then tonight was hard fought as we anticipated. And so I'm just proud of our guys, just doing the little things, taking charges, whether it's Bron or different people taking charges, coming up with big defensive rebounds, D'Lo getting back, sprinting back, coming up with a huge steal late, hitting a huge bucket in front of their bench to go up 4. Guys stepping up, making their free throws. It's a lot. And we had some point blank, shots that we missed, that we normally make, but we didn't hang our heads. We just kept fighting.
Darvin, it seemed like they were really focused on trying to take away what they could from the and both those guys have an inefficient night. But you mentioned D'Lo 5 threes as the dagger cleared the quarter. But what does that say about you guys as a team and him individually?
Bron just said it after the game. What we saw in these two games is a microcosm of what we have to be in the playoffs. It's back to 0-0. Seeds are what they are, but everyone is 0-0. So our supporting cast stepping up the way they did, on a night where, Bron and AD both were missing the mark in terms of field goals and, some tough misses, point blank range. But our others, all those guys, they stepped up. They buckled down. They made play after play after play, key moments. Gabe and his couple of threes he made early on were huge. His defense, Torian, all of these guys, man. It's just D'Lo, you mentioned, AR, Rui, like they really, everyone pitched in to help the team captains tonight, and it's a beautiful team win.
Obviously, Ron, being the guy that he is, you guys are all comfortable with him having the ball in his hands late in the game, but when he gets, he's expending so much energy defensively. There was a stretch there where he didn't have it going in the fourth, and then you saw AR, Rui, D'Lo start to make some plays that kind of unstick you guys. And how important has the development of the playmakers been beyond LeBron for you guys?
It's been great, man. It's been huge for us. We know we have 5 capable guys in that starting lineup, and most times we finish the game with that lineup who all are high-level playmakers, all score from all 3 levels. It's going to get out there, compete, do the little things. AD coming up with some huge offensive rebounds off some of the misses, and just the trust factor. D'Lo can initiate and make a big play in big moments. Same with AR. Bron, we've seen it 21 years now. AD, Rui, all those guys just playing stress-free basketball, trying to figure out what's the best matchup, get into the right action, and make something happen, if not for themselves, mostly for someone else.
And you only had Gabe for a handful of games this year. Second quarter, you guys are down double digits, and he has a really important shift. What did he give your team there in the second quarter?
Just his toughness, his grit, his ability to make shots, and like I said, that will come as his legs get stronger and stronger underneath him. His shot making will increase as well, but just he has this quiet toughness about himself. Whatever you need him to do, he's going to do it. He's going to make sure he executes it, and starts with defense with him. The defense, diving on the floor, everything. Like, he's a hell of a competitor.
Darvin, you guys seemingly discovered an identity that was more offensive driven, and sort of the push that you guys went on. I think 3rd best offensive rating in the league, but on a night tonight when rhythmically, offensively, you guys didn't really hit, how impressed were you with, I don't know if it's the figured outness, but particular sourcefulness of your team defensively to do enough?
I mean, we've shown that in different stretches, different games, when we want to lock down, we have, we're more than capable of locking down. And you saw that in the second quarter. I mean, they made some shots late for a long time. They had only scored 10 points. And then, they got some opportunities late. But that said, our guys know, there's no way around it. You can't fake it. In terms of you want to win big, you're going to have to defend. You're going to have to defend and rebound. Those two areas, we continuously stressed that we need to be at an elite level, especially this time of year going into what we're about to face. Our defense and our rebound has to be on point.